What it do, people? What is good with y'all? Happy, it's Tuesday for me. Tuesday is my filming day, so happy Tuesday to all. And welcome back. This is Humble Good Times. I am Eden the Hero. And man, we got some things to talk about. Give me a second, sip this tea. So, I wanted to start off with a story today that is inspired by the song that I was able to write. I'm really happy. It literally came to me. I love when my music just comes to me. I don't have to think about it. It just literally, it woke me up in the middle of the night and I just started writing it on my phone. So the story is about a relationship that I was in. This relationship ain't significant to me. I mean, I guess the significance of it would be me traveling to Atlanta and making Atlanta my home. I was always want to come to Georgia. That was always in my plans since 2008. But when the opportunity came sooner, well, it was later than 08, but sooner than I expected, I took a leap of faith. And I knew that if this does not work out, I'm still going to be in Georgia and Atlanta, so it's all good. Well, yeah, it did not work out. I've been single for the last going on 4 years, and I told myself after that relationship that I wanted to do a 5-year singlehood, just, do me, not try to be with anybody on a serious note, and really just explore my own self, like what I like, what I don't like. Just really dive into my art and creativity and build community and make connections and all those good things. In these past 4 years, I thought I was over that situation. I'm over the person, but the situation that was left in the end, it was a mess. It was a messy situation that I never wanted to be a part of. Like, I never wanted no parts of it. I'm not a violent person. I'm not someone that's petty. I don't like being petty. Although I must say, I feel like I'm coming into my petty era with people, because I'm just at this point of being unapologetic. But I thought I was over that whole situation. And then waking up to write the song made me realize I'm still holding on to some anger. And I think from just knowing how cringy I feel about relationships, I don't think it's natural to feel that much of a cringe about being in a relationship again. I understand that, healing takes time. I guess I've been in my healing mode, but not realizing I still have a lot more healing to do. But in this time, I've allowed myself to get distracted by the things that I like doing and spending money recklessly. And I mean, I've had some encounters with some women, and it did not go nowhere because I really wasn't in that space. I wanted friendship. I really wanted genuine friendship, and I still do want genuine friendship with a woman. Or with a few women. However, I'm feeling better about the situation now that I left, because getting that song out really just released this thing. Like, it's funny because the music that I've been writing lately has been more of a self-reflective, self-awareness, just really embracing the space that I'm in right now, with being full of gratitude, and knowing I got these dreams that I just don't want to let go of and let die with me. I want to live them out loud and freely. And so just that vibe of music that I've been on, having this song felt so right, about just letting the aggression out. That's BB that just walked by. But yeah, it's like that aggression was necessary for me to let out, and I'm happy that I did. And I can't wait to share the song with y'all once it's done. I haven't recorded yet. I'm still learning it myself, but I have a full song written, and it feels good to be able to just make music. I love music. I love making music. I love my music. My music is, I would say, it's like I like making anthems. I like shit that you can just sing out loud at the top of your lungs, aggressively, just yeah. But yeah, that happened on Friday into Saturday. And then when I woke up Saturday morning, like, it was actual like Saturday morning, sun out, I wrote the rest of the song, and I was able to find a beat like that. It was like divine intervention, this song. And the funny thing is, this song is far from godly. This is, you'll hear it one day, but it is just not, it's not godly at all. It's very much like that. But it was so necessary to say, because of just how cool I play shit. I play a lot of shit cool. I don't mind confrontation, but I don't necessarily care for it, because I'm just chill. I love making things easy. I love when people can just keep shit simple. And when someone complicates things and situations that they don't need to be, it just takes me to a place. And like I said, I'm in this space of being unapologetic, where I don't want to apologize for shit. I don't feel the need to apologize for shit, for being me, for feeling the way I'm feeling, for living my life how I live my life. The only apology that I want to give is to my damn self. I'm sorry, Eden. I'm sorry, Kobe. Forgive me for being so stupid with you. You're too dope for the dumb shit. You have overcompensated yourself on so many occasions because you were trying to figure out who you are. And now you are starting to realize who the fuck you are. For real. You always kind of knew who you were, but now it's like really shining through, and you're fucking dope. Keep it up. And that's so real for me, because it's like, I'm a kind person. I might not be nice. I'm not the nicest person, but I'm a kind person, I like to believe. And it's just people mistake that shit. So I really set a clear boundary with people, especially at work, where if I don't want to fucking talk, I don't want to fucking talk. If I don't want to engage with you and your bullshit and your dumbass stories, I'm I'm not doing that. If I don't want to talk to you or call you, I'm not going to. And that's that. I feel like everybody should live that way. Don't feel so obligated. I understand, like, there are things like I care enough to check in with certain people because I care. They care enough to check in with me as well to make sure I'm good. And it's not that it's transactional, but it is what's the word I'm looking for? It's reciprocal. And that's what I value. I value it. Whatever I can do for you, you can do for me. And we have that understanding. It goes both ways. So, yes, that was a much necessary thing to release and get off my chest, because I didn't even realize I was holding on to it. But when it came to me and it was just rolling off the chest through my fingers into my phone, it was like, damn.
I didn't even know this was in me. I know I can write. I know I can write and I know I can rap. But I didn't know those feelings still exist.
And then it's funny because, like, I would say probably like a week or two ago, I was thinking about that situation and just thinking about how it all came about and how unstable that person was that I was with. Her triggers were just very, those were cringy ass triggers. But I mean, I didn't know when I would trigger her, it would just come and she'd be like, I'm triggered by when you say this. I'm like, okay, but I thought she was joking. And I kept fucking with her, and she just snapped one day, and I'm like, oh, I thought you were playing. I didn't believe her when she said that shit. I don't really want to, like, put her business out there, but I'm just glad to be almost 4 years single. And this is the year where I'm actually deciding to do something about my living, my circumstances, my non-distractions. That's something I actually wanted to talk about, was the fact that I've been able to actually feel less distracted in this space of everything I've been discussing, as far as my financial struggle. I am so focused on getting things right, and I understand, like, it's kind of forcing me to, but at the same time, if I wasn't who I am and just taking the lesson and embracing the lesson of learning to steward my money better, or be a better steward with my money, I could still be out here living recklessly. I could still be out here chasing relationships. I could still be out here getting into squabbles and just being so broken and reckless. And I feel so good of being this responsible adult that actually has discipline, has my faith-based foundation. I have a yearning for my purpose, I would say. I've just been, like, in this space prior to, I would say, this year, that just been so selfish about a lot of things. About me. I want this. I want to go here. and it wasn't serving me. It just doesn't serve me, because I've never been the person that wanted all these things or needed all these things to live so happily. I am a simple ass person, like legit. Like I'll give you an example. So 1 year from my birthday, when I was in a relationship, and it's the same one that I was just talking about. My ex was asking me about what I wanted for my birthday, and I'm just like, well, I could do anything. Like, we can go to the park, rent some bikes, and do a bike ride and a picnic in the park. Perfect day for me. I'm simple. Perfect day. Have some wine, whatever. As long as the night ends with a great nightcap, I'm cool with that. But she put it in her hands to take me to the W Hotel. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, the fun part was we were going to the rooftop pool. It was pretty dope. But that turned into a fucking just mess. Like, she just got super offended by me because for me, when I'm with someone, it's not that I want to possess them or own them or anything, but I'm very affectionate. So hands were on the body, and I was attracted to her. So of course I want to show my affection, but it turned into her being just super like uncomfortable and offended and this, that, and the third, which I respect. I stopped what I was doing because I didn't want to make it worse than what it was. It really just turned into a crappy night, and I was so disappointed. Not with me, but just with the simple fact that it led to that. And I don't know, but all in all, I told her, like, she was like, it's so hard to figure out what you want. I was like, but it shouldn't, because I like a lot of different things, and it doesn't have to even be this expensive. We could have just did something the next day, or went on a little hike or something. I enjoy great company, great food, conversation on point, and I would have been straight. Didn't have to buy me nothing, didn't have to do anything out of the, like, that's so extravagant. But yeah, that was it was a bummer of a birthday. Yeah, so the song, I can't wait to let people hear it, because it go hard. That should go hard. It's a very Atlanta feel to it too, very much. And I was surprised for myself, because there's two songs that I wrote that both have like Atlanta feel to it, and I like it though. I fucks with it. It should connect. So yeah, this past week, I'm still waiting to hear back from this interview. Haven't heard nothing. I reached out to the talent acquisition girl, and she hasn't reached back out to me, but I sent the message late in the day, so probably won't get it until tomorrow. If I don't get it, like I said, I don't care. But I'm still looking. And let me tell you about this. How about at work, HR has been going around questioning my coworkers about my whereabouts the day that I was out of work, that I requested off. I didn't call out, I requested off. And I don't think it should be anyone's business of why I took off. If I said I had an appointment, that's all you need to know. It was an appointment, but you don't need to go around questioning what kind of appointment was. That's personal. Like, I get bothered by my HR because she's a person that's just super. She's cool, but it's like overkill sometimes. Where I'm just like, I said hi already once. I'm good. Like, you don't have to keep saying anything. You ain't gotta check in on me. I'm so good. So good. And I don't like when people keep doing it.
Hey, you good? Are you good? Are you okay? Everything good? Can I do anything for you? Like,
I'm so low maintenance when it comes to shit. Like, just let me work. Let me eat my lunch. I stopped eating lunch in the break room because I hate people talking to me on my lunch. I don't want to talk about work. I don't want you to even ask me any stupid questions. There will be times where I'm eating lunch and then people pull up a chair and I'm just like, I did not ask for this. So I understand now. My presence seems to be too approachable. So I stopped eating in the lunchroom and I started eating at my desk. And I put up on my teams like, do not disturb lunch. So I'll sit at my table, my desk, and just eat my lunch. And it's way more peaceful. I sit in the back. Not a lot of people be back there. But yeah, it's just, like I said before, I mind my business. I love when people mind their own. Simple, right? Simple. So yeah, what else happened? I went on a nice walk at my favorite like little trail that's very close to me. It's a really pretty landscape and it's real chill. It's a little like I be looking over my shoulder just in case because there's a lot of entry points to where the trail is, but it's a really pretty one where there'll be a lot of people out there with their dogs and their bikes and stuff. I rode my bike over there once. I had a nice walk and funny story. Went to Goodwill. To window shop because I just wanted to get out the house. I just wanted to be able to, be a part of something, society, just to be a little social, not really, but be amongst people. And it was annoying because everybody's in there. Everybody thrifts now. I know I'm not the only person that just started thrifting, but it's like everybody now. And I really believe because of just these times now where it's like economically it just makes sense. Like, don't buy new stuff. Buy stuff that, that's not overly used, but it's still in good condition. And save your money. You spend all this money on clothes that you're going to end up either growing out of or giving away. I'd rather just get my clothes back, sell my clothes back to the shit and get something new. It works for me. But yeah, I went to Goodwill. I didn't really see nothing, unfortunately. But I just wanted to see if there was anything that I wanted, and there wasn't. I was so not interested. I walked out, and that was that on my Saturday. But yeah, so I guess to end this episode, I just want to kind of go over my almost 4 years of being single and how what it's been teaching me, how it's been, and it's just been a peaceful place for me. The peace that I live in. The lack of distractions, more so now, because of everything that I had to remove or cancel. Just accept that the fact that I can't do right now. There's no distractions. And prior to this time, I allowed myself to be distracted. I allowed myself to be like consumed with having things that I might not really want to have, doing things that I probably really wouldn't want to do. Oh, convene with people that I probably really should have never been convening with, and it just makes me appreciate now, like how much of a person that can. I'm a person that I thrive on my own. I thrive better when I'm single. My sister always tells me that, and my mom and dad, they always believe like I should be alone, which is funny. I felt offended by that, but it's just true. Like I do better alone, and that's why it's like, if I were to ever get in another relationship, which I'm not opposed to once my 5 years are up, I just want them to understand like my solitude is very important. Me being able to sit, think, collect my thoughts, write, just be, it's so important to me. But I do still have that side of me that yearns for that fun, to be playful and just laugh and have a good time and be social. And my socializing is more so in the art scene and the events, live event scenes, not so much in a club scene. I freaking hate the club. And Atlanta probably made me hate it more. But yeah. So if anyone's experiencing being single right now and just trying to figure it out, like it gets addictive. I've heard that a lot, and I didn't realize how true it was until these past few years of just being alone, not having no roommates, not being with no partner, and just knowing that I can do and go and be wherever I want. It's so freeing. So yeah, if you are, just embrace it. Get to know you. Don't distract yourself. Remove things that are distracting you from actually living the life that you want to live. That's what I'm in the process of building now. I'm finally in that space of like, I'm not missing out on anything. I'm completely committed to the vision, to the journey, to the path that is being carved out for me. And so if you need help or just an ear or just support, I'm here for you. Use me to help you. That is actually why I call myself Easing the Hero, because I want to help people help themselves. I really believe that is what I'm really good at. I want to be a resource for you to help you. So please use me if you need to. And in any way that I can help, I'm willing to help. I really want to get back to tithing. I really want to get back to, being more giving. And that's something that I've been struggling with doing, because I talked about that in the first episode of just the art of discernment, of knowing when to give and when to hold. And I'm in that space of wanting to give and just holding what I need to hold. I don't need to keep it all, but I know that I do need to survive and I do need to thrive. So yeah. But this has been a humble good time. I am Eden the Hero, and I thank you for watching. See you next time.